Morning everyone. Now remember a couple of videos ago I said I was going to do something, and it was moving the camera around like this. Oh, what the hell's that? Bloody bird. Well, I had loads of people say, do I quite like it? Like this intimate feel, intimate look. So, but I've got a new camera, you see, and it's got no stabilisation at all. So, and I came up yesterday to do a video on onions and white rot, and I'll show you my results. But I couldn't use the footage. One, because of stabilisation, which I was like standing holding it, but it was, you'll not see it on this one because it's all built in, but it was shocking. But then, see, I'm wearing sliders, could hurt myself there. Then the colour, the colour it was like winter's day. It was like, looked Baltic, and I'd had it all my settings wrong. So that's scrapped. But man, look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I tell you what, I'll learn my lesson. We'll not shoot into the sun. We'll do a little from up here to show you around. Look at that, man. It's like a bloody wonderland. So we're going to do a tour today, and I apologise for the video not coming on. I'm not even going to use the material. I'll show you the onions, and then that's it. Just put that one down to experience. I'm going to have a little chat with JB about colour balance and white balance and everything like that. Right, well, we'll start at the usual. Things are still going okay. If I can get into the sun. I'm going to do this on one take as well. So, I don't want to lift them, but them carrots under there are looking remarkably well. So, well, I'll tell you what, I'll sneak you under. See, they seem to be all right. Well, at least I've got carrots. That's what I'm going for. Those were, it's hard to see it, but those were the strips. I got 6 strips of the carrot seeds. Doing all right, doing all right. Moving along. This is a salad that I can't remember what I planted, but it's a salad, and I'm in that stage now. Just turning you back there. With my salad, I've run out. I've kind of ran out, and it's purely just down to the heat and all that. You know, that time I had like the heat, just was knocking everything, and it's like it's made a gap in my salad, and I wanted like a continuous salad. And I was doing great, and then the heat's come, knocked some seeds, and it's just. But so that's just probably. Well, I've got some more salad, but they're no bigger than that. This is that chard, which is it. I thought I've got a feeling it still might run to seed. It's the Hookford chard, but if that can come and give us like a few, few crops, I'll be chuffed to bits with it. Leeks in here. And climbing beans. Now I think, no, Audrey didn't get the same, I can't remember to be honest, but they're a climbing bean, but we're starting to have the beans from them. And actually the dwarf beans as well. They're all starting to kind of flourish. So the leeks are looking all right. The parsnips, if you can see from this. Look at, and I actually think there's 2, Mark gave us 2. These 2 sunflowers are a different variety. Mark over there, can you see? Mark's just like a, I don't know if you can see from there where my finger is, they're like a reddy yellow, which is a nice, mine are more like a lemon colour, but they've all got the bumblebees on. But I'm not sure if it's going to hinder me parsnips or not. There's a weed in there too. You can see that. This, look at this bed, what a freaking state it is, man. That's my carrot bed. That's just like shocking, to be honest. It annoyed us almost to the point I got upset. Have I missed anything there? No. This is that pulsing. Now everybody says it's a bit, it's a bit weird, this stuff. It's like almost like a thug in the garden, and it spreads and you eat out the middle bit. I'm not sure what people are saying there, but keep an eye on it. I'm not sure what they are, but so this is me salad bed, and if you look, I put in, these are my onion sets. Now these were just spare ones that I had in the hut, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to just put them in and I'll pick them when they're kind of done. They'll not go to onions, but I'll certainly might get a spring onion from them. So that's the intention. But even that salad's looking a bit ropey. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I might not. Bloody hell. These are me beans. Now I think Audrey got us these beans. Here they are. Can you see that? Calimere. They're a dwarf one, and we've had some great crops from them, to be honest. Really nice crops. And say 2 plants will feed, like put a meal on the, like a good sized portion. So I'm good with them. I like them. I might ask Audrey for another packet. Sweet corn's just starting to get, got the heads on there now, and was just starting to get the seeds, the corn and the cobs. So we're all right there. Now beans again. I think I called it right with these ones. These look like dwarf beans still. You know when I says they were like dwarf beans, that lot. I'm still not sure with these. They're looking dwarfy beans now. I don't know. They don't seem to be wanting to climb. This, I don't know. I mean, if I stretched that up, it would go up there. So anyway, little bit of what do you call it? Radicchio lettuce there, or radicchio again. Got that going. Now I got that from a shop, like a garden centre, but hey, at this moment I'll take anything. Do you know what I mean? A little bit more of it left over there, and like I say, I pulled onions from this bed and that bed, and this Cosmo's taken over. Steve said it would. Look at it, man. Do you mean I could win bloody Harrogate Show with these things, man? These are big old things. And it's funny how some beds just work and some don't. You know what I mean? I've got them. I had them kind of all over, especially I had like a walkway, but this bed's been a little bit pitiful with it. But anyways. So these are me banana shallots. Now, if you looked at Steve Greenside up, he has just had an awesome year with alliums. Any just worked for him. Do you know what I mean? It was just like fantastic. So mine have still got, probably more than a month. They were just like shockingly late to germinate, and I've had to kind of fight with them all tooth and nail. And I'm not sure. Look at it, if you can see. So they all look good, and yet these ones, and I wonder if it is just the sun blocking them. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure, but they just look a bit pasty on that side. Right, certain type of cabbage, I have not got a clue what, but I'll just use them kind of going into the fall, I think. Those are the beetroot seeds as well, like the seed strips. So at least I'm getting beetroot from a bed further up there at the moment, but that's my second crop, and it's looking nice, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Nice straight rows. I'm happy. And like I say, for a few years there now, I've been doing the multi-sow, but this is not. And again, can you see like the small? I'm sure it's obviously the shading from the sun, but no multi-sow there. They're just in rows, 3 rows. So we'll see what they come like, to be honest. These are my cabbages, which I've only got 2 little crappy ones, probably 2 left, and just sauteing them with oil and butter, taking them to that kind of within an inch of burning them almost. Bit of soya sauce, bit of sriracha sauce, and just absolutely gorgeous. again, this bed's actually been a bit neglected this year. Do you know what I mean? It's, well, both really have, and I'll come on to the strawberry bed. But I've got, these were just like last little straggly banana shallots in there, and I don't even think they're going to come to anything. Sunflowers have been great in here, but the tomatoes haven't, nowhere near, and it's just looking a little bit anemic, to be honest, apart from the sunflowers. Well, even, you know, actually the sunflowers are turning over there now, so I think it's just again down to the dryness. I haven't been watering this bed as much as I should. Strawberries are into their 3rd year. I've had them, there's no more coming. All that is coming out, and I'm going to replace with fresh strawberries bought from like a supplier. I didn't want to do the, you know, the suckers. I didn't want to do that, so that's what it's a job to do anyways. Spare bed, waiting for something to go in there. Cavarel Nero, it's looking nice. It's starting to get a bit tall here now, and I don't like it when it's too tall because the caterpillars still, you know, lay eggs on. Oh, look at this. These are my purple sprouting broccoli, which I had in the polytunnel. Look at that. We were talking about it on the show, on the potty mouth show. The bloody caterpillars have hounded it. Look at this. There's a one there, little bugger. So I'm hoping I can kind of look at the state of that leaf, man. Just, you know, all out here has been great. Hasn't been touched. The little seedlings in the polytunnel, just buggers got them. Do you know what I mean? So I've washed them, I've picked every one off, but again you can see there's another one coming. More of this is actually wants to be, I might take that sunflower out there. It's kind of going to fall out. I'm not, you know, and it's almost like it's growing that way, so if I pull it up, but anyway, I've got some banana shallots in there. Now they're looking nice, but they're looking nice for May. You know what I mean? No, you see, they'll be amazing spring onions. That's what they are at the moment. So I guess I might pick these for the flowers, and I don't like that in case it just falls over. More of the onions here, of the banana shallots and the celeriac as well. And again, I've been trying to keep on top of water, but they haven't done anything since I put them in. Just sit there. So that has been lovely. Mind you, I tell you what, we've had some crumbles from this. This is champagne blush, maybe, or champagne. They're lovely, chunky stems as well. And the crumbles again. They're big, lad. The crumbles are lovely. What we've got, raspberries are nearly due. They're just starting to come there now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check them out, and if it's crappy again, I'm getting rid of that. If it doesn't work this time, I'll give it 1 year. If not, I'm going to somehow get them out. That's a task for autumn. Beetroot looks like it's dying back, but I'm getting some great crops from the beetroot at the moment, and the end of the spring onions. So let's have a look. They're just at that, say, golf ball size where one can go on a plate. So we've been having them, you know, like a couple on a plate on the night time. So everything in here is looking all right. Oh, I tell you what, I'll show you my onions that I picked. So like I say, I did a video, but it didn't come out. So I had 4 onions that had white rot in. Now there might be a little bit that I've missed it. So they're just doing the kind of, it's curing for like 2 or 3 weeks. Then I'll take them home. This is just, you know, it's just like a lazy boy sheet, but it works well. My mum used to use these, but in the old polytunnel. But I didn't want to put this in the polytunnel because I'm still watering and dampening off, and I didn't want them to get a bit too damp in there. So I stood a garden and stir on, and to be honest, I'm all right. You know, they're all a reasonable size, And like I say, in the past I've lost loads, but they're alright. They seem to be doing alright, you know. So, our fella's happy with that. Right, let's show you in the polytunnels got scratched by one of them friggin' raspberries. So this is the hub, this is the centre. So there we go, can you see? I tell you what, I'll come from this side and go. So I'll start here, fennel, I've got that to plant out when I have 5 minutes. There's my chilies, which I'd say an average crop. You've got hot wax and I've got like a 2 grafted just from I think the co-op, and they're just starting to come now for ready for, you know, like picking. These are the Barry's Crazy Cherry tomatoes that we've been talking about on the live potty mouth. And look at that, like one, look at, so they're starting to come, but I was hoping they would all just come at once, but I mean look at that one there. Now I got these sent over via Steve, via Audrey, so they came from I think possibly Baker's Creek, but we're going to try them, and if I've got some seeds spare then I'll dish some out. These were, would you believe, these are Brad's Atomic and Black Strawberry, but they're actually the way Steve told us to do it, cut off a sucker. So immense, to be honest. They're looking really good, loads of good crops there, so I'm happy with that. Now cucumbers, I've had some belt, I don't think there's actually any on at the moment, but I've had some belting ones off these 2 cucumbers, really good big long ones, excellent, chuffed to bits with them. My aubergine hasn't fruited, lots of flowers, but it's getting to the end of the season, so we better like pick its ideas up and get sorted. So I'm really like, oh, well, I've got some stuff here as well, a few cauliflower and some more celeriacs to go out, some sorrel, red vein sorrel, and I'm just keeping them, some chilies. I don't think they haven't flowered, so I think they've probably missed, but we'll see. I might get something off them. I've just been kind of watering, stand them in buckets and watering. Tell you what's been like a nice little surprise tomato has been these Black Strawberry ones. These are lovely. I mean, that one's not ripe. They go like a red. I got in that. I just did a picking last night, you see. So they're just kind of tipping over there now. And you can tell by, can you see, just nice and firm there, lovely. So they've been lovely, but I think these are the Marmand variety. So I mean, look at that. Great crop there, to be honest. That was one plant that split into 2. Good. I'm happy, yes. I'm happy with the tomatoes overall, to be honest. They've been a little bit late, but I'm happy. Now I have been using this funky called Master Blend feed on them, which is a whole process in itself. Go and see Salt and Pepper on the Discord and he'll tell you all about that. It's a bit finicky for me, and I might just go back to that CalMag solution, but I'm going to give them a good feed with this today. So, looking nice. I've got some of the little orange ones. They're not the sugar, I think they're called Sugar Crush, possibly in there, which are just kind of similar to the other one, you know, like the really sweet ones, but they don't split as much. Oh, you see that? So, again, this was a video that's come about because I've lost a load of video footage, and folks are quite happy with this walking around. So I'm going to have to come to a compromise, because this camera heats up when I'm in the polytunnel, and if it's like a hot day, it heats up, shuts down. You think it's still recording, it's shut down and it's wasting footage. So that's why. But I've got some plans in action. Been some lovely weather, mind you, but it's a bit chilly today. You know, it's got that kind of cool air, so that's all right. Right, look after yourselves. Take good care.